Once upon a time, in a small dusty village nestled at the edge of a great ancient forest, lived a poor boy named Ion. Every morning, before the sun had even kissed the horizon, Ion would be at the village market, carefully arranging the fruits he hoped to sell. He worked hard, day in and day out, earning just enough to get by. But despite his struggles, Ion had a heart full of kindness and a gentle smile that could warm even the coldest of days. He was a familiar and comforting sight to everyone in the village, a small beacon of light in their simple world. One cool, misty morning, as Ion was polishing a row of shiny red apples, he noticed something extraordinary. Standing at the very edge of the forest, where the trees grew thick and dark, was a figure he had never seen before. It was a woman of breathtaking beauty, a witch. She wore a dress woven from what looked like pure gold, and it shimmered and danced with every subtle movement she made. Her hair was long, black, and incredibly shiny, flowing down her back like a river of silk caught in the gentle morning breeze. Her eyes were the most captivating of all. They sparkled with a mysterious, otherworldly light, yet held a deep, profound sorrow, as if she carried the weight of centuries of loneliness within her gaze. Most people would have run, would have been terrified by the sight of a witch so close to their village. But Ion was different. He felt a pull, a sense of curiosity mixed with a genuine concern. He was not afraid. Taking a small, hesitant step forward, he called out softly, his voice clear in the morning quiet. "Good morning, miss. Are you all right?" The witch turned, startled by the sound. Her entire body tensed, expecting fear, or perhaps anger. For hundreds of years, she had watched the world from the shadows of her forest home. Humans, whenever they caught a glimpse of her, reacted with terror. They saw her power, her magic, and they feared what they didn't understand. But this boy, he was looking at her not with fear, but with an open, honest kindness in his eyes. Her own voice, when she finally found it, was like a gentle wind rustling through the leaves. I am fine," she whispered, surprised by her own response. She had intended to vanish, to retreat back into the safety of her magical realm, but something about his innocent courage held her in place. From that day on, their strange morning encounters became a routine. Ion would look for her at the edge of the forest, and she would be there, a silent, beautiful statue against the dark woods. Slowly, day by day, she began to come closer. She was drawn to him, to the warmth radiating from his pure heart, a feeling she had almost forgotten could exist in the world. Soon, they were no longer just looking at each other from a distance. The witch would step out from the tree line and sit near his fruit stall. They would talk for hours. He would tell her stories of the village, of the people, of his simple dreams. She, in turn, would share tales of her world, a world of ancient magic, whispering trees, and secrets that no human was ever meant to know. They would laugh quietly together, their voices mingling with the sounds of the waking market. And they would watch the sunrise paint the sky in brilliant shades of orange and pink. Ion's heart, once so simple and untroubled, began to feel something new, something powerful and magical. It was a feeling as enchanting as the stories she told. He realized, with a sense of wonder and a little bit of fear, that he had fallen deeply in love with her. He loved her mysterious eyes, her soft voice, and the quiet sadness that he longed to heal. But the witch knew the truth of their two worlds. Her world was not meant for mortals. It was a place of immense power, of dangerous spells and ancient beings who did not look kindly upon humans. To bring a human into her world was to invite disaster, and for her to stay in his. She was a creature of magic, of forests and moonlight. She would slowly fade in the mortal realm like a flower cut from its roots. Their love, as beautiful as it was a paradox, a dangerous and impossible dream. One evening, as the sun dipped below the rolling hills, casting a final, golden glow over the village, the witch took Ion's hands. Her touch was cool, like evening dew. "I care for you, Ion," she said softly, her voice filled with a heartbreaking tenderness. "More than you can ever know. But I cannot stay. My world, it isn't yours, and your world isn't mine. If we try to remain together, one of us will be lost forever. Either you will be consumed by my magic, or I will wither away in your sun." Tears welled up in Ion's eyes, blurring the image of her beautiful, sorrowful face. But through his tears, he managed a small, brave smile. He understood her pain, her sacrifice. He understood that true love sometimes means letting go. "Then I will carry you in my heart, always," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. "You will be my secret, my sunrise." The witch leaned forward and pressed a gentle kiss to his forehead. It was a kiss that felt like a blessing and a farewell all at once. Then, with a final, graceful swirl of her golden dress, her long black hair catching the last rays of light, she turned and disappeared back into the shadows of the forest. One moment she was there, and the next, she was gone, leaving Ion standing alone, standing at the trees, his heart feeling both incredibly blessed and completely broken. From that day forward, Ion continued to sell his fruits at the market. He still had his gentle smile, but now it was quieter, more thoughtful. The people of the village noticed a new depth in his eyes, a wisdom that seemed beyond his years, as if he carried a secret, hidden world within him. And sometimes, on quiet evenings when the wind blew softly through the village, it seemed to carry a faint, musical whisper, the echo of the witch's voice. It was a gentle reminder to Ion and to the listening world that some loves are not meant for this life, but even when they are impossible, they leave behind a light, a warmth in the heart that never truly fades. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales from our little corner of the world. See you next time.